In a world so fake, where fantasies collide, there's a rebel standing tall, breaking all the ties. Big Daddy, he's the script creator, leading the way, making the fake world better, one script at a time. Oh yeah. From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new highs, traffic control, no chaos on the streets. Big Daddy's revolution, making life complete. With fuel recharge, drive real far. With Big Daddy, anything is possible. Pre-flight your chopper and get ready to go. Hitchhiking or grab a taxi, ride service will make your world complete. Urban surfing, we ride the cars. You can even ride in shopping carts. From under the influence to 911, airbags are lots of fun, but please read the documentation. From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new highs, traffic control, no chaos on the street. Ideal our fake world, better place, one script at a time. What are you waiting for? From camping adventures to fireworks in the sky, county services, money flowing, reaching new highs, traffic control, no chaos on the street. Ideal our fake world, better place, one script at a time. What are you waiting for?
What's up, people? It's Friday. I feel low energy, though. Let's get the music started. That's not going to help, is it? I'm yawning already. How about that? All right. Okay. How many we got in here? Not many. Holiday weekends? I don't know.
All right, I have a few things to talk about. So, 2 releases this week. The NPCs Call 911, or Locals Call 911 is what it's really called. That was released. That's the one where as you commit crimes or do violent things around the map, there is a chance that the locals might put in a 911 call on you. And that works with CAD or without. Either one. Sonoran and Snaily CAD. It's built in. Also released the job script for driving buses with the 2 custom buses in it. That is now live as well. Also released a couple of updates this week. The custom plates was updated. I built in the its control with page up and down will let you change your plate. And that's because like the regular version of vMenu that everybody in the world has out there doesn't work with the new plates. And so that's just a shortcut to change plates. And it turns out because GTA does not separate a controller from keyboard as far as setting controls, you could drive down the road, honk the horn, and it would change the plate somehow. There were overlapping controls. So that's been fixed, and that is live. And weather was updated with a change that people have asked for, and I fought for a long time. I didn't want to make the change. And I'll tell you why. The change is the speed that time moves. I know a lot of servers run with a slower clock than what the game is meant to run by. The game is 1 minute passes every 2 seconds. That's the normal speed. And a lot of people like to slow that down because you could be on a traffic stop, and if you're there long enough, like a whole day passes. But I put it. The reason I don't like doing it is because the game was not made to change the time speed. So it's a hack to make it happen. And I mean, it's an easy hack, but it's a hack, and the game's not built for that. So what happens is every time you sync the time from the server to the client, which you have to do in 2 seconds or less. Sorry, Henry's back here, so you can hear him in the background, just like every Friday. So every time you set that, it causes the clouds and the sun and the moon to do that stutter thing, because it resets them every time you do it. Because they're expecting to travel every 2 seconds a certain distance. And so when you reset it to a different time within that, it freaks them out. So the clouds do that stutter thing. You've seen it on servers. So that's why I didn't want to do it. Also, what I don't like is if you slow it down too much, it makes the night last forever. And it's just miserable being in the dark that long. But as some of you may or may not know, we opened a RP server. The guys that do customer service and quality control for Big Daddy Scripts, they really wanted to do it, and it was talked about a bunch. And so finally, we took off and did it. We got New Horizon Hosting, which has been an excellent host for me all along. They set us up with a server, and we said, okay, over, I don't even know how long, I think it was 2 months. It took us about 2 months to get everything running, and so it's up and running. It's live. Applications are open. We're pushing up near 200 people now, which has been amazing. You can go to bigdaddy.gg and find the application there if you want to apply. It's been good so far. Excellent RP, some really really good and creative stuff going on. Lots of good assets. We're ironing out any kinks that we've run into. But anyway, somebody from the server who does really good RP asked for a slower time, and I've avoided it this whole time. So I decided to give it a shot and try to make it happen. My biggest problem with it was the stuttering clouds, because it's super obvious. You can't help it. It's going to happen. So if you look, you're not seeing any stuttering clouds. And so I use the regular hack that slows the time down. And this is running at 70% time. So it's 70% slower than it was, which means instead of it taking 28 minutes to go 12 hours, it takes 38 minutes to go 12 hours. Those are about calculations. So it takes a little over an hour to go a full day instead of a little under an hour. It's about 15-20 minutes different. So hopefully that's enough time difference to make it seem a little more realistic without it being a 400-year night. I hate that. But so in employing the hack, basically what I did is I made the clouds that normally stutter, I made them not here. So if you have my weather and you set it the time factor to anything but 1, you're not going to see the puffy white clouds in the sky. Like, this is overcast here, or this is cloudy, but you won't see the puffy ones or the cumulonimbus or any of those. You're only going to see the distant clouds because the other ones stutter. You still will see the moon stutter at night because there's nothing I can do about that. I don't think I can hide the moon, but actually I haven't tried. But so that's how I got around it. So if you want to slow your time down, Big Daddy Weather Now does it. I also added recently the set time command because people asked for it. So if I want to change it to noon, I can say set time noon, and there you go, down at the bottom, it's now noon. And you can set it to whatever time you want. And somebody asked in the Discord if you could freeze time, and yeah, it's right there in the menu. You could freeze time. It makes things stutter as well because it keeps resetting it to the same time over and over and over. But so that's the weather update. Let's see. The character manager. This song is cracking me up. It's not character, it's manage me. The character manager you guys know and have used is the free version that I released forever ago. What you're looking at here is what I'm calling the Pro version. So this is Character Manager Pro. It will not be free. These are all the characters I've created. These are the controls. So this is just the default guy that I came in here with. I could hit clone and modify him and save him if I wanted to. So if you had a character in vMenu, you could spawn him up, come in here, hit clone, and save him as one of your new characters. And that way you can move things from vMenu to over here. They don't go very well from here to vMenu. vMenu handles things a little differently. But anyway, the editor that this uses, like, I'll pull up. The editor that this uses is called 5M Appearance, and it was written by, oh my goodness, I can't remember his name all of a sudden. Now I gotta look it up because I want to be sure to put his name in here. I'm sorry about Henry. I think he goes by Snake Wiz, but it's Pedro Fortuna. And he created the original this whole editor thing here. This is our version of it. We have created a branch from his and modified it slightly, and we'll probably have more modifications moving forward. I don't think the original author, really touches it anymore. It's been a year or two since he messed with it. It's Pedro Fontura. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Pedro. We added walk style to it, was the newest thing. So if you had a character that you wanted to have a different walk style all the time, you could just change it here and it will save it with the character. That was the newest thing that we added. So that's the editor there. And like if I choose one of these guys, these are all a bunch of tests. This is my test server. And I say I want to delete him. Say yes. Well, he doesn't like you to delete him, so he usually gets mad. Anyway, so this is the new Character Manager Pro, and I'm working on integrating it with CAD and frameworks, some frameworks. I'm working with Nat from Nat 2K15. He's trying to, make his API easier to work with. So I'm kind of working with him to maybe work it into his framework a little bit. I'm integrating it with Sonoran right now, to where when you create a new character, it creates it over in Sonoran, or if you pick a character here, it picks it in Sonoran. So I'm messing with that. So that'll be a new one. Speaking of Sonoran, this is my big announcement. I should save it for the end, but I don't think anybody really cares. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there now. I had Sonoran Software reach out to me last week, and they were talking about the new Sonoran radio, the standalone radio, because they had one that goes through TeamSpeak, and they're releasing a standalone version of that now. And that's what we're using on our RP server. And I like it. It's also some of the features they have coming out are going to be they're going to be big. They're choosing good stuff, and they're going in the right direction. But anyway, they reached out to me about the radio animation script, and they want to have a special version of that you can get free when you have the pro subscription of Sonoran Radio, which is a really cool deal. It gives people that use the radio animation script, and it's an updated version that has more animations, and it also partners me with Sonoran, so that's a really cool deal. Everybody always asks about particular scripts. I'll get there. Let's see. What else have I worked on this week? There's a new one that I am in the process of working on. And we'll see what you think. So if I just get the standard stun gun, taser, whatever you want to call it, and I'll come down here where there's people. This has kind of been my testing ground. Put myself in a corner, didn't I? So this is the script is called Realistic Taser. So it I have it set really high. I think it's a 50% right now. 50% chance of failure, which means it shoots, but the barbs don't get to where they need to go to actually do what tasers do. And you have to reload it after 2 shots. So see, it failed. because it is what it is. And I have one more shot left. I don't know if I need to put a visual on the screen as to how many shots you have. I've seen that in other taser scripts, but there, that one worked. Now, right now, the AI they get up and walk off. Now, if I shoot this, it's just going to click because I need to reload it. Now it's reloaded and I can shoot it again. So this is in progress. I mean, this is a long ways into it, and it's working pretty well at this point, and I'm pretty happy with it. But let me know what you think of that. What's up, Big Jess? Mr. Basic Toast. Excited for the county services. Yep, me too. I'll tell you, the county services, I mean, I think it's ready, or as ready as it's going to get. Let me get out here and we'll do some damage. The county services is not perfect, and I don't think it can ever be perfect, just because dealing with the AI, and as complex of a script as that is, they don't always do what you want. I've noticed if you have custom MLOs, sometimes that messes them up because they don't know it's custom. They're not that smart. So just as a for instance, let's call a tow truck here on this Mini, and there it is. And here it comes. He will hit it many times. It just happens that way. Puts it on the truck, and he goes away. The truck does come with the script. I don't know if he's going to U-turn or not. He likes to U-turn a lot. Nope, he's going to go straight. And there you go. I mean, how cool is that? And so, yeah, ambulance and police, transport, and medevac, and coroner, and animal control. If I grab all weapons, because I'm going to need it. Okay. I think that, let me turn I have a script in here that lets me and I need to look up the model number. Here they are. We'll go with it's an animal people don't like because I'm going to end up shooting it. Or here we could make this more funny than anything. Okay, so spawn animals. We're going to go with a killer whale. We're going to do one of them, and we're going to say it's friendly. It's not really going to matter, but there it is. Unfortunately, he can't live out of the water. So what we'll do is we'll call animal control. And see the little arrow there over him. This will be funny because I've never tried the whale before. There they are in their custom truck. She's going to pick that thing up. And then put it in the truck. I can't believe that worked, but that was really funny. Oh, they're going to hit the hydrant.
Hey, but look at that. No one cares.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, the AI sucks so bad. The question. Oh, well, Mr. Basic Toast, I did release one of the job scripts this week, so go grab it. Can you set where they go? Who? Yes. Like, if they come pick up a PED, like an AI, they're not going anywhere. As soon as they get out of your sight, they're going to despawn. They're not actually going somewhere. If it picks up a player, they're going to the nearest hospital or police station, depending on who it is that's picking them up. With the animals, they're going to despawn because they don't really need to go anywhere. If they get out of your sight, they're gone. But yeah, you set the hospitals and stuff in the script itself. So that's county services. LEO should be released very soon. It seems to be doing well. We put it on the RP server, which, by the way, it's called Big Daddy's World RP or BDRP. So I'll just refer to it as BDRP. It's going really well on there. I asked for feedback from the LEO folks on the server, and so I'm kind of collecting that to see what I need to look at, if there's anything. And then it should be released soon if it's all good. Let me look at my list. I had a list here. Okay, you've seen Bus Driver. The delivery script is almost ready. The radio animation. Oh, there's new object spotter stuff happening too. You can't. It's not really anything I can show other than I've reworked the object spawner a little bit, which is one of my favorites. To use. It spawns things on the server side now, so they're more consistent and less likely to freak out whenever you get too far away from them. So you should be able to maintain control of your objects even if you go out of range. And if you crash and come back, they're still there. So they do persist, at least for then. So that's being worked as well. There's a new drone script that's being worked. The framework is in progress. That will tie a lot of stuff together. I have a new one that I'm just starting. That if you're wearing a hat or glasses or both, and somebody punches you in the face, that your hat glasses fly off. I'm working on one that will allow you to pick them back up and put them on. And that when you get in the car, you don't take your stupid hat off in the car. I don't know why it does that. So anyway, I'm working on a script that will do both those things. And that's basically what I got going on right now. Does anybody got any questions here before we kill it? Well, I'm going to take that as a no. And I will leave you with the BDRP theme song. Pizza. I don't know, man. Anyway, thanks, guys.
In a world where you can escape from you, living lives that you could not live, an amazing world that's free of you, with all the best that someone could give. It's Big Daddy's world, full of fun and crime, cops and robbers, priorities all the time, driving fast, no regrets, consequences be damned, but break the rules and you will be banned. Big Daddy's world again. Here you can live and you can die, where every moment feels like a dream. Rich or poor, you can decide. This is a world that has to be seen. It's Big Daddy's world, full of fun and crime, cops and robbers, priorities all the time, driving fast, no regrets, consequences be damned, but break the rules and you will be banned. Big Daddy's world always great. Big Daddy and friends, open the doors to you. You just have to decide to take the first step through. It's Big Daddy's world, full of fun and crime, cops and robbers, priorities all the time, driving fast, no regrets, consequences be